Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Courtney. If you're returning, welcome back. Of course, guys, shout out to everybody over there on the Patreon for their support. Thank you guys all so much. And also to those of you watching with military affiliation, thank you so much for your service. I know, it's been a hot minute, but True Detective, Episode 3, Season 1, The Locked Room. We're going to get straight into it. Hope you guys enjoy the reaction.
He saw you in those dark corners. He heard those thoughts.
Sinful thoughts?
Which is the stars and the wind between the stars. He knew you.
Oh, he's one of those preachers that uses the whole stage.
Parish FD said the church burned down 4 months earlier.
Oh, wow.
Revival ministry. You can imagine what Mr. Charisma thought of that.
Oh, I'm sure that Cole was like,
Folks putting what few bucks they do have into little wicker baskets being passed around.
Some folks enjoy community, the common good.
Nothing wrong with community.
I mean, can you imagine if people didn't believe what things they get up to?
Exact same thing they do now, just out in the open.
Yeah?
If the only thing keeping a person decent is the expectation of divine reward,
Come on.
person is a piece of shit.
Come on, Cole. Speak on it.
When you get to talking like this, you sound panicked.
He doesn't sound panicked. At least not to me.
Transference of fear and self-loathing to an authoritarian vessel. He absorbs their dread with his narrative.
That's an excellent point.
Linguistic anthropologists think that religion is a language virus, dulls critical thinking.
Oh my gosh, wow. What Cole is saying, that resonates. Maybe it doesn't resonate with those of y'all watching, but with me, that really did. See, no, that wasn't very Christ-like, sir.
That you'll fall in love and be fulfilled and closure. No, nothing is ever over.
Cole has some really good lines throughout these first few episodes I'm seeing.
You recognize this girl?
I don't know for sure.
No, you're right. We saw her in Eunice.
So they do know, yeah.
Widow in Opelousas leased the sheep. We left when it caught fire. That's lay odds. Maybe one of Widow's sons wanted us off the land.
Now y'all up to something.
I came up on a Billy Tuttle, went to his college in Baton Rouge a couple years.
Who painted the mural on the church wall?
He probably doesn't know anything about it. Oh,
Wasn't she with someone the one day? The tall man.
Well, can you describe him?
Kind of a strange face, I think.
define strange.
Well, like Burn?
Okay.
Bert, you spent 2 years in Angola. Indecency, public exposure.
Oh, he shouldn't be allowed around kids.
Someone killed this girl, made a big show of it.
Was she raped, Detective?
Why are you asking that?
Why would you ask that?
Thank you, Cole.
If you speak to Bert alone, I believe you'll be adequately convinced of his innocence, Detective.
But what does that have to do with the question you just asked?
See, the preacher, he encourages your capacity for illusion. Surely this is all for me.
Matthew is playing the mess out of this role. What in the world?
It's not him. Some bloods caught him in the shower, took his balls off with a razor.
Oh, wow. Well, I mean, given what he did.
I think we should move on. A tall man. This, that Marie Fontenot thing, there's no way Lang was his first.
No, he's done this before. I'm gonna say, is their car struggling? Well, at least they helped.
We don't know that there's any connection to Marie Fontenot.
He wanted us to find this one.
It was out in the open, like he got cocky or something.
Now we need to go back, check all files, any DBs in state the last 5 years. We start there.
We don't have the hours.
That's right. They gave them a time limit.
People incapable of guilt usually do have a good time.
Very true.
You are incapable of admitting doubt. Now that sounds like denial to me.
I doubt that.
We'll put out an APB on any tall man with facial scarring.
That's a start. Hopefully it gets us somewhere.
But you took it up, though. His serial theory.
Well, as arrogant as he could be, he was right.
Cole was on it.
Look, I did all the counseling and stuff.
Maybe you just think you prefer it this way because it's what you're used to, huh? You don't have to be afraid of loss.
Is she gonna help him process his daughter's death? Is he okay? Oh, does he not know Cole's there?
How you doing, Marty?
Yeah, he wasn't expecting that. Awkward.
Mowed my yard.
Yeah, I saw it needed mowing.
Trying to get Russ to stay for dinner.
Oh, yeah? Stay for dinner, Russ.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
He's not sorry. He is not happy.
What the hell do you think you're doing, man? At my house when I'm not here?
Yeah, I knew that was going to be an issue.
Just what you think I'd be doing over here? You're not around, Marty.
Marty, breathe.
I like mowing my lawn.
This has nothing to do with the lawn. She wants to chit-chat.
Audrey, your mom and I want to talk to you, man, about those drawings.
Oh, this is about something else.
Why?
Wouldn't be a child if the child didn't ask why every once in a while.
Go.
She like, I want to see what's going on.
Why'd you draw that?
Because other girls liked it. The girls dared me to do it.
What did she draw?
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I do like the way they're talking to her, though. They're not like yelling, cussing. I figured it was something of that nature, but just wanted to make sure.
It's her. I'm concerned.
Jesus, how do they even know about that stuff yet?
See that you got to find the source.
Last week, don't stop me. Talk.
Communicate.
Why is there all this space between us, Marty?
Girl, he cheating.
We changed, don't we?
People don't change that much unless other things happen.
Part of it, it's just life.
You know, you put a ceiling on your life, on everything, because you won't change.
I'm sorry, Maggie.
Are you really?
What have you been doing, Marty?
Woman's intuition. Just tell her the truth. Rip off the Band-Aid.
Work, home, cases.
You missed one detail.
I think I'm all fucked up.
You are.
Thank you. Like, I'm half and half on this because it's like we know what he's been doing, but he should be able to find comfort in his wife, not some little old Miss Ma'am.
Marty.
Marty, come back.
Well, we pulled a few hospital patients. The one kid did B&Es.
B&Es.
Which one of you guys is the box man? I used to be pretty good in there myself. Not as good as Rust.
You're not bad. It's not you.
Got this guy crying already.
He was drugged to the bottom by that same weight. Same weight that wouldn't let you have a mom.
Wow.
I'm weak. I'm sick. Please just tell me what to say. I want to confess.
Marty's looking like,
You're a sis record, man. That's something else.
Y'all trying to butter him up?
Look at somebody and think like they think. Look them in the eyes, the whole story's right there. You just gotta be honest about what can go on up here. A locked room.
There's the title of the episode.
I decided to put insomnia to good use.
I guess having insomnia in this type of a job has its benefits. That's a lot of files.
Each one is so sure of their realness, so certain that they were more than a biological puppet.
Oof, some of these photos.
Maggie says he's shy.
Y'all trying to set Cole up?
I don't want another drunk.
Well, he definitely drinks and among other activities.
Jennifer Rustin.
Nice to meet you.
Okay.
He said, well, we ain't wasting that. Okay, this is gonna be an awkward exchange.
So, what is synesthesia?
Like sometimes I'll see a color and it'll put a taste in my mouth.
Oh, here we go.
The waitress will bring him, babe.
Why wait? I'll be right back.
She has to know something's up. Come on, sis. Let's use our intuition. Let us use our brains. Dude, really? Here? Please tell me his wife is paying attention.
What are you doing?
I'm on a date, aren't you?
Are you gonna go home with this guy?
And if she does, that's her business.
My God, Marty, I don't want to marry you. That's my whole point.
Here, have a shot.
No, take that shot to your wife. Or down both of them. Whatever works for you.
It'd be fun.
Oh, she's trying to get him to dance too. Marty, you are making this way too obvious. I'm not on his side, but I'm just saying.
So what's Alaska like?
It's beautiful.
I want to go to Alaska one day.
What'd you do in Paris?
Mainly just got drunk in front of Notre Dame.
All right, Cole, you better cut a rug. Oh, he's doing arts and crafts.
I've never been in a room more than 10 minutes. I didn't know whether the guy did it or not.
Oh, wow. He's that good.
People give you rules. Rules describe the shape of things.
What is he doing? I know he did not just pull up to this girl's apartment. Is he being for real?
Go away. I'll call the cops.
Seriously?
She said she was singing.
Dude, you are married and you are a cop. Like, what the heck?
I'm not a psycho.
I beg to differ. See, if you didn't know he was a cop, you would probably think, what the heck is up with this dude?
I almost called the station, but what's the point? You know, they lie. You know if it's true.
I didn't hear anything. Look, she's nice. Pretty.
There's comfort there, Rust.
Don't force people on people.
Marty will be home. Take care.
All right, sweetheart, let's just try and put two and two together.
I found one. I think another girl from earlier.
He's like, it's too early for this.
Well, hold it. It says here that her death was accidental.
On the posterior.
Let's see what we got. Ah, there's the connection.
I think we caught a break in the case, boss.
I thought you were handing that off.
Now we caught a break.
2 days, and then it goes to task force, and you two catch again.
Think man can love 2 women at once?
I don't think that man can love. At least not the way that he means. The world needs bad men. We keep the other bad men from the door.
Well, I'm glad Cole's driving because Marty was not in any way, shape, or form going to be able to operate a vehicle. But then again, how did he show up to the station? All right, moving past that.
When's the last time you saw your granddaughter?
She left 4 years ago.
Oh, wow. That's a long time.
She had a boyfriend you know about, a man?
The Dew fella.
Ledoux.
He just tell me she died in the flood.
And you just believed him.
So you got a full name on that Ledoux boy?
Reggie Ledoux,
Say, where'd Rhiannon go to school?
lied away.
Do you have anything of hers possessions?
Yeah.
You telling me she ain't done drowned?
He was able to figure that out.
But why'd he keep the box, huh?
That's a good question.
The school is part of Tuttle's foundation.
Going back to Tuttle. Wonder why the school closed. Scandal?
Andrew blew it out. They didn't think it was worth cleaning up.
Interesting.
Reginald Ledoux, DOB 111360.
I only been coming here the last few months.
So he wouldn't know too much, probably. He like, come here, bring a tail. Oh, this must be very important.
Walks that fucking slow.
I was just about to say that. Cole, put some hustle in it.
Reggie Ledoux skipped parole 8 months ago. He's busted in connection to a narcotics lab, which Dora Lang and Rhiannon were full of. Guess who his cellmate was the last 4 months?
Charlie Lang.
It's all coming together.
Looks good, baby.
All right, we are on our way. I need an all-state APB on one Reginald Ledoux.
At least they move quick.
You ever been in a gunfight?
Oh, wow. Is that what we're about to see?
It reminded me of my pop talking about the jungle thing.
Ooh, wow.
Our 14 straight hours of staring at DBs, these are the things you think of. Right there in the last instant. It's an unmistakable relief. It was all the same dream, a dream that you had inside a locked room. A dream about being a person.
Ah, that's what he was making. Oh, is this Reginald Ledoux? He's got a machete and a gas mask. That was True Detective, The Locked Room, and I feel like I got more questions than anything now. Let's start with the first scene with the preaching under the tent. I really liked the dialogue. I like the dialogue of this show. I will say that, especially with Cole. I'm sure y'all have noticed by now that Cole's kind of like the character in terms of thought process and philosophy and stuff, like I lean way more over there where Cole is at as opposed to Marty. And that conversation under the tent, I was just kind of like, yes, I understand this. Like I get this on a personal level, spiritual level, totally understand it, completely understand where Cole is coming from. And then, you know, they're slowly getting to where they need to be with this. You know, they're getting the leads. Obviously, they're on a time crunch, but I believe in them. I know it's going to happen. They're going to get everything that they need in time. Now, Marty and his wife. That in itself, I'm just kind of like, it'd be better off if they just split up. I know his wife is, look, woman's intuition. It's a thing. I know she knows something's going on. She probably just doesn't have the 100% proof that she needs. And hopefully, you know, within the next few episodes, she finally figures something out. And with their daughter, I will say that I really like seeing them in that moment as parents where they were like, hey, just tell us why you did this. They weren't trying to yell and cuss and act a fool and make this child feel, because this child got this from somewhere. She, like, and I remember, I'm pretty sure it was the last episode where Marty came in and the girls were playing with like the dolls and stuff. And there was that one doll in the middle surrounded by the other dolls. And I thought to myself in that moment, what are these babies being exposed to? Now, don't get me wrong. I remember when I was in school and I think I was in middle school. Yeah. Or no, I was either in middle school or junior high. And I was riding the bus with like, you know, the high schoolers, and some of the conversations I heard, I think I learned, don't get me wrong, my parents were really good about teaching me like, you know, birds and the bees and all that stuff. And I was a very curious child. So, I mean, but there were certain things I heard on that bus that now that I'm an adult, I'm just like, now, how did y'all know that? How did you know that? But that's the thing. And I know that this, you know, is set in a very rural area and, you know, all that stuff. But look, kids talk. Kids talk. You find out about things. Just that moment, I was just kind of like, oh, that poor baby. I wonder what. And then when I saw the photos, because I was just like, okay, how bad could they really be? They were very intricate. You could tell what was going on with those drawings. And I was just kind of like, But, you know, hopefully they get to the bottom of exactly what the daughter has been exposed to. Because if it's just her, but it's not the other daughter, like it's not both girls. So, you know, I don't want to stay on that for too long, but it's just, you know, something I wanted to talk about real quick. Marty going crazy at that woman's apartment. I was just like, I know darn well he is not about to do what I think he's about to do. And he did. Like, if I were her, I never would have even opened the door. See, that's where she messed up. She shouldn't have opened the door. If anything, now, granted, if she had called the cops on Marty, then all of this would have come out more so in the open. I'm sure the other guys that working in the station know what's going on too. But I'm just like, girl, the door never would have opened. That door never would have opened. But she opened it and we saw what happened, and that was that. I like the fact that this show, it gets you to think, and it really brings a lot of different things into perspective. Like obviously Marty and his upbringing, and you have Cole and his way of thinking. I know I've mentioned this in my past few reactions, but I do like the difference in that and the different dynamic that both of them do bring to the show. And again, I'm really looking forward to seeing how the season ends. I know that I'm kind of slow with this one, but again, I just was like, you know what? I got time today. Let me just get this done. And because I'm doing one episode at a time and it's only like a little less than an hour really, other than my actual thoughts at the end, it's pretty easy for me to edit. To my beautiful YouTube family, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know whenever I upload, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.